Hoodies, welcome to the podcast. And y'all ask, what I'ma talk about with y'all ass? Everything, from Nostradamus, slow pump, all the way down to Donald Trump. But black issues will be always at the forefront. Hoodies, I know that's just what y'all want. Black life, black love, all of the above. It's King Rashidi hoodies, isotone gloves. I'm ready, it's Rise God Teams. Rest in peace to the God Queens hoodies.
Who is Jaquin?
Jaquin means God of wisdom.
Okay, that's what your name means, but who is Jaquin?
Happy and he enjoys.
Say that again, I'm sorry. Your brothers interrupted you. One of which we got to come back to.
Jaquin is a person who enjoys watching people enjoy themselves, watching people feel enliftment, fulfillment, enlightenment, and really embodying their true purpose in life.
Don't go gazing.
You know your purpose in life? Like, have you discovered it yet?
No, you have to grow.
I'm not sure if I actually discovered my true purpose, but I feel my purpose is to broaden, broaden people like me.
Broaden
Their thought process.
Yeah. Alright, Dakari, what's up, man?
What's
How you
up?
doing? You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you, Dakari?
It's okay if you don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I don't know.
That's the whole point of asking.
Right.
Over and over again. Maybe you hold answer to think about it.
Like I just did.
I want to, Brother Rashidi,
What?
I want to ask you so I can get some advice. I want to ask you those questions.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah? Shoot.
What about you? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Michael.
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm a manifestation of all my experiences, good and bad, the pain, the laughter, all that, and then bam, here I am right here.
That sound effect, though.
I like that. I'm good with those, right? And okay, and from those experiences is a person who has discovered his purpose. What is my purpose? My purpose, like something that really brings me happiness. Like, I mean, money is cool and having my own business is cool. It's dope, actually. It's stressful, but it's dope. But like, what really brings me happiness is service.
They're boring.
You know what I mean?
In bad
And instead of
places.
helping, a lot of people complain. So that really brings me happiness. Service to people, but particularly
my people.
how do you help other people, and then those in your own community are like, you know, what's good. So I know that was long, but yeah.
Snap it like
So what's your purpose? Do you know yet? What's your purpose?
You want me to go
I haven't
in?
figured it out yet.
You want me to go in?
I know my
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
Alright, so I am
It's hard.
a loving person who cares about other people, but is not a pushover.
Push over someone who
I
just takes
have-
advantage.
I stand for my own beliefs. I'm not easily influenced by others, but I do influence others. I'm a leader, not a follower. I'm a jack of all trades, a master of few. Meaning I'm good at a lot of things, and there's some things I'm excellent at, but I haven't mastered too much of anything. Sometimes I stress myself thin to help other people, to where I have to take a break. I need to. I'm not good at prioritizing. I try to lead by example. I think I do lead by example, and I learn from my mistakes.
So that's who you are.
That's who I am. My role is a teacher,
Teacher.
Mentor.
a mentor.
It's like your
Mentor,
purpose
teacher.
to teach.
Yeah, what is anything? I teach. I've taught art. I've taught sports. I've talked to people about life lessons. I taught them ways to deal with conflict.
Bullies.
Yeah, I'm a natural teacher. I think it comes natural to me to do that.
Comes from
That's
the
my
heart.
calling.
Guys, I
I'm deep.
My purpose.
Funny, man. Huh? Have you now?
The purpose.
Let's hear it, Ricky.
Not my true purpose, but it's my purpose.
What?
So if it's not your true purpose, then
It's
how
not
is
your
it?
true
That
purpose?
doesn't make sense.
No, it's my purpose right now.
All right. It's your purpose right now.
My purpose right now is to find my purpose.
Well, that is true, but still,
Hey, what was that?
that is really true though. Like
Right,
your
right,
purpose
right,
has
right.
to be finding
Your purpose is to find your purpose.
The purpose is to live. Keep living.
Well, if you don't live, I mean, like you can't really.
What do you think? Who are you? Who are you, James?
I'm a black man.
Stop! Stop now! Stop!
It is James Chicken. And then it's James Jones. It's James Chicken Jones.
Stop. I'm a person who has a short fuse.
You got a short fuse? You got a short fuse.
Just kidding. I don't have a short fuse.
Yeah, I don't get that. But I mean, you never know.
I don't really know.
My purpose is to be myself.
Who are you as a person?
As a person,
Yeah, like who is that person with a short
Who is
fuse?
James?
I have a short fuse.
I don't.
Let him speak, man.
Well, I'm not gonna get mad at you because I mean, like, I am a person
Sounds like a true friend.
who makes mistakes.
Everybody makes those,
Well,
though.
I mean, like,
But your man have to say that out loud though. So that's a good step. Go.
Okay.
I know my purpose. I know my purpose.
Let him finish.
I'm a person
Hold on. Let him finish.
who likes sports. Well, I love sports. Yay!
Can he finish without you interrupting him? Ricky, can you come back and sit with the group, please, sir? Please and thanks. Please and thanks.
I'm a person.
Please and thanks.
I'm a person.
Yeah, you being very rude, Jordan. About to put a bucket on your head.
No,
And then you beat the bucket.
I'm a person who appreciates my family.
Okay.
I know who I am.
I'm a person who appreciates my stepdad
You appreciate your stepdad?
My
Why is that?
because my dad wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I know what that's like. Well, I know my pop now. We good now, but
think
Go ahead.
I wasn't here. Like,
so you appreciate your pop for filling the shoes of a father? That's good.
Okay. I also
Do you I mean, I don't want to get all up in your business. Let me know if you know what I'm saying. But like do you know like your, you know what I mean, like your biological pop? If you don't mind me asking.
we're not as close as I want to be, but at
But you know who he
I
is?
know who he is
Well, I mean,
because there was that one day where he was in town, and I think I was like 6, and we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and my mom was a surprise.
so that was 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Because you're 10 now, right? Yeah, okay.
And I think my mom said it was because I've been good, so I believed her.
You
So-
thought that he was there? Because
I
you
didn't
had
know
been
he
good?
was there. I didn't know it was a surprise. So when I went there, my stepdad took me, and then
Jordan, chill, man. I mean, yeah.
and then I
both
just
of
saw
you.
this person with open arms, and I was like backing up, like, who is this? And then, to know I didn't know him, just
Wait a minute, say that again. He was there with open arms and.
I didn't know who he was, so I backed up. I didn't know. So
So what happened after that?
played.
That's exactly how I be.
That's exactly what. Look, my dad left when I was 7, and I seen him one time. I seen him one time like 7 years ago.
And we played, but I never really knew him until now.
So, okay, so like, what did anything come of y'all relationship after the Chuck E. Cheese incident? Like, what was it
good.
like after
It
that?
became better. I never really got to know him that well, but we visited a lot more.
Is he here in Virginia?
No, he lives in Orlando.
Orlando? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know how that feels. My dad, he made promises that he ain't keep. I ain't seen him my whole entire life. I seen him once, and like since I was 7, I seen him one time. I'm 36. He's only met Jerron, and he was young. He's never even met Jay, Jeremiah, or my daughter. So I kind of know how that feels. And but see, you're in the best situation I was in. You have a supportive stepfather. I didn't have that either. He was an alcoholic. He used to beat the doors down trying to beat me up. So.
I don't want to talk, man. That's gonna get deep.
No, but talk is good though.
I know it's good, but
Talk is good though, cause shoot, I need to get therapy, cause it's a whole lot of stuff I've been through.
Have you ever felt angry because he left, or wonder why?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I still wonder why right now.
I wondered why, and I was angry at him before I heard the story. I was really angry.
You said the story?
Yeah, my mom told me how it happened.
It happened?
Why it happened.
Right. Okay. You mean like why he left, you mean? Yeah, see, cause I know both sides of it. So my situation is kind of like, I know what it's like for my pop to not be around. Like, I ended up hating it later, but like, for example, like I remember being a kid and seeing like looking over in somebody's yard and seeing some kids' pop showing them how to cut the grass. I mean, later on when I did get a relationship with my pop, I hated cutting the grass, but you know what I'm saying? I used to envy that stuff. You know what I mean? So and in certain things you still never forget, but so I kind of know both sides of it. And then I had a weird situation where I was actually living with my old man, but he kind of still wasn't there, if that makes any sense. He drove trucks, he'd be gone for weeks at a time. It was almost like it's almost like I was there just so he could say, yeah, I'm a father and I'm part of my son's life. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I don't even really talk about it all that much because I feel like I'm being like petty, because you never met your pop, and you know what I mean. You just met your pop, so but you know.
But that made me who I am today.
Yeah.
Because like I'm a very independent person. I don't need nobody to show me do nothing. If I want to figure something out, I figure it out on my own. I don't need nobody to help me out.
Yeah.
And that's just how I am, and that was mainly because I had no father figure.
Yeah.
My first father figure was my football coach, and that's why I coach, because they were the only positive role model that I had outside of an alcoholic stepfather at times. You know what I mean? Like my stepfather was so bad to me. My brother, that was his son, asked me when we got older, he said, man, I don't know why my dad always used to trip on you. And if your younger brother can see it, then you know it's real. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I coach football, or any sport, because that was my first father figure. And I didn't get any really kind of discipline until I joined the Army. I didn't like people yelling at me. You gotta meet, you might be ready to fight. I got to the Army, I kind of had to suck it up.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it shapes you though. It shapes who you are. Even right now, it shapes who you become.
So your pops is in Orlando. So does he call from time to time?
Mm-hmm.
You got any plans to go see him anytime soon?
Maybe in the summer.
Maybe in the summer. Yeah, I think you know what's real dope. I like how you're still open to at least open to a relationship, but there is a reason for everything. Yeah, when you go this summer, I hope it's a decent experience for you though. You know what I mean? I guess some advice I could give you is probably just stay open-minded and just hear him out. You know what I mean? And just tell him how him not being there for you, how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Well, I would ask you if whether or not his father was in his life, but you just met him, so you probably don't know all that. So.
Really?
My purpose.
You what? You have to state something? Go ahead. Jordan, you're doing a whole lot of babbling over there. Have a seat, sir. Yes, you. Your name's Jordan, right?
So what I want to state is.
Go ahead.
So you know how I said that I am one that doesn't fully understand their inner being. Mm-hmm. So I said I didn't fully understand. So I already understand some parts.
Okay, go ahead and break it down.
I don't want to state everything because I want to give everybody everybody else a chance to talk. But I want to say that my inner being gives me the power to admit stuff.
To admit stuff?
Mhm.
Okay. Admit stuff like what? Like what you've done wrong?
What I done wrong, what I
Lied about?
regret.
Oh, yeah.
What you can improve in, so like that.
Okay. Yeah, anybody else want to add anything before we shut it down? I appreciate you sharing that too, James. It takes a lot of heart, you know what I mean? Most people don't want to open up like that, so. Okay, that's cool. You want to add anything, Jaquin?
Yes. Her name is not Joe Quinn.
I just feel we need to stick together. That's all.
What you mean, the club? Oh, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. But we're going to start cleaning up, but for real, man, even grown men still got some bottled up stuff. You know what I mean? I've been putting off therapy. Oh yeah, I think everybody got some stuff with them. It affects your relationships with your lady, with your you know what I mean? Just with people, period.
That's how I make it easier to deal with when you talk about it out loud.
Yeah, exactly. And then especially as black men, right? Like a lot of times we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to come off and seem vulnerable or whatever. But you know,
Or a chump.
yeah. But and it's really not
When you tell
chumpish
you-
though.
yeah.
It's really one of the realest things you could ever do. Real talk. You know. So being real with yourself is that right there in itself is being brave. It's hard, but that right there in itself is being brave. So, you know. Anybody else want to add anything before we clean up? What's up, Jay? You say you miss your pop? Yeah? He's deployed right now, right? He's going for the long one? The 6-month deployment? Nah? Oof. He's on the carrier? Yeah, they stay out longer. You'll be alright, we got you. I know it's not easy. I've been on 2 of those and various other ones in between. I know what it's like. Coming back off a deployment, got to get to know your own kids all over again. Your wife. I get it. What's up, Jay?
My purpose.
Say that again.
My purpose is to be myself.
Well, you don't have no choice. You can't be nothing else. But I get what you're saying.
Shapeshift.
I get it.
I got this.
All right.
I'm Chameleon Man.
All right, y'all. Let's clean up, man. Let's do it.
Hoodies. Welcome to the podcast. And y'all ass, what I'ma talk about with y'all ass? Everything. From Nostradamus, slow pump. All the way down to Donald Trump. But black issues will be always at the forefront. Hoodies. I know that's just what y'all want. Black life, black love, all of the above. It's King Rashidi hoodies, isotone gloves. I'm ready. It's Rise God Teams. Rest in peace to the God Queens hoodies.